Hola! Ito si Dr. Dantoy na masigla, masayahin at makulit upang bigyan kayo ng kunting kaalaman.
So we will try to learn you how to do it in the outdoor activities. It's not always so easy. It's not always comfortable. There can be hard times, bad weather. But even then, you still have to do it. You still have to do it in a good way, because you can do these activities only in one way. So the canyoning, it's a part of outdoor activities. It can be very dangerous. Every year people die in canyons. With cause number one, water. If the weather is bad, if you hear they're up, boom, 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 San Pedro, Boroto, don't do the canyon if the weather is bad, because the water can become very fast. You will see that tomorrow. Who have been already inside here? Who of you have been inside? It's very narrow, huh?
Yes.
If the water is coming very fast,
You're gone.
you're gone, huh?
You're gone.
Yeah, you're gone. Literally, you're gone. So, bad weather, even your customer is here. Sorry, mom. Sorry, sir. The weather is too bad. Come back another day. Because if you have a problem, it will be on Facebook and nobody will come anymore. So no more income. So your investment in your future is gone. Water is one thing. Second problem in canyons, stones, debris, wood. So if you go down tomorrow and you see stones or wood, throw it down. Everything what the first man throw down cannot falling down on the second man's head anymore. Very important. Clean it. Don't think, no, never mind. No, because the next man behind you will step, will falling on you. And a stone this size, from 10 meter, no more, you will not wake up that day. Stone this size, from 10 meter high, on your head or on your body, out. You have problem. So if you see something loose material, throw it down. The first man. If the first man don't see it, the second man see it, be sure that there's nobody there to throw the stone or the wood or whatever down. If you see something in the water, for example, barbed wire, ropes, plastic bags, it can all give you a problem on the water. For example, plastic sacks or a rope or barbed wire around your feet on the water, you cannot swim anymore. Problem. So if you see something, bring it out. Don't throw it in the water and think, never mind. If you see something that can give you a problem, remove it. Wood. For example, kanya. People cut it, throw it in the river. Matulog, So it will touch your clothes. You cannot move anymore your legs, Who know how to swim very well?
What do you mean by
Very,
very
very,
well?
very.
No.
What do you mean by very?
I mean, like Olympic Games, not like a doggy. Because if you swim like a doggy, 5 minutes, no more,
Tired.
tired. So, swimming is very important. I tolerate to Sudantoy, everybody a life jacket. Even if you know how to swim very well, if there's somebody else have a problem, it can cost you your life. I will tell you the story, what happened here with the DNR girls, with Francesca and Faye, Cristal, John. I will tell you the story tomorrow. But you must know how to swim very well. So if you have the possibility to train yourself in swimming, do it. It can save your life. But the biggest problem, the biggest challenge is macho behavior. Especially in groups. There are many boys, especially the boys, not girl related to be macho. Especially some boys in a group, macho boys. Big problem. Because you're not watching, you're not concentrating anymore what you're doing. You must watch what you're doing. Especially when you bring tourists here. I will train you for some things, but your customers, they know nothing. They are not trained. They don't suspect that they will hang on a rope. They don't suspect that they have to swim. They saw that already on internet, but they will never realize what it is. If there's a little bit more water, now there's less water, no problem. But last time we went here, a few weeks ago, many water, so some areas flooded already. So you have to know very well, watch very well what your group is doing. So you have to choose as a group your leader. There must be a leader. You choose that in your group. And the leader, he will supervise everything that happens in your group. Because in the beginning I will come here to help you, but after a few months, few weeks, few years, you will do that alone. I will not be every week here to help you. In the future you will do that alone. So you must know very well how and what. You have to choose your leader. I cannot say you will be the one. Anyway, the leader will come out automatically. Oil is floating up. Yeah, you will find out who are the people who can be a leader. Not everybody will do that. So that will be your target in the group tomorrow. Choose 2 group leaders. The technical aspect with the ropes, we will practice that. I will learn you how to tie a rope. I will learn you how to tie a rope, and you will hang on it. On the rope that you tie. Yeah, you laugh, huh? But you must be sure what you're doing, because you will bring people in an area, and you will tie the rope, and you will say to another one, no, ikaw. No, huh? The one who tied the rope, go down first, huh? So you must be sure what you do. So you must concentrate. When tying the rope, the one who tied the ropes, who hang the rope, don't disturb him when he's busy. Because if he's busy with the rope tie, let that man do his work. Check him, supervise. If it's okay, you have to check each other, especially in the beginning. But the one who hang the rope, let him do his work. Don't disturb him. Don't interrupt, let him concentrate on it. Especially when the people behind you, they have stories, they're laughing, but you're busy with hanging the rope. Don't listen to them. Do your thing. Very important. Be concentrated. You'll learn you some techniques, how to go down on the rope, but the rope will not stay there. So you will pull the rope. There's no way back. Huh? There's only way down. Huh? So if you lose your rope, what you will do?
Call.
With your cell phone, call to sir. No signal. You must do it by your own. So I will learn you some things on how you can escape in problem situations. So tomorrow we will go on the material. We will let you many knots tie, and you will hang on the knot that you tie. So we'll train also a little bit in rescue techniques.
What's that?
Sorry?
What's that?
Rescue technique.
Rescue
Yes.
technique. Nasa tubig. Or
In the water.
In the water, on the rope. For example, if you hang on the rope and you're not moving anymore, how you will bring him down? He's hanging on the rope. Kuchilyo lang, kulit na.
Botol.
No, huh?
No.
So I will learn you some techniques how to bring down somebody. Because bringing down is easier than pulling out. Huh? So if in case you have an accident, try to go down. Huh? It's easier to bring a victim down than to carry him all the way up. Even if in the first waterfall, it's difficult to bring somebody up. It's easier to continue to go down. What you have to observe in the canyon, even in caves, if the color of the water is changing, if it becomes malubuk, what's the indication?
Fine.
There.
Ay, sabah. Wow.
Raining. Eh?
It's raining.
If you see the waterfall at the side, you have to observe your canyon. Huh? There's a small waterfall at the side. If you see that water is abnormal, you mean to say there's something coming. Try to find a place at the side. Huh? Don't continue your trip if you're here already. Try to find a place to the side where you can hide. We will provide some materials where you where we will put some rescue points where you can hang, where you can wait until the water is gone. But very important, observe the water color. If the water is Milo,
Milo.
Malubuk, no, careful, huh? Because it's quickly, your terrain is the humidity. If the water is already Malubuk, it means to say it has been raining. So the absorption, the capability to absorb water on the area is small because it's already wet. If it newly rained, so the new rain will right away to the canyon. You know better than I how fast the water is coming up here and how high it go up. Huh? So we will put some indications in the side of the river. If the water level is higher than that, cancel your trips for safety reason. Okay? We will learn you how to hang the ropes, how to do that. Maybe in the next training we can go with climbing on the ropes so that you know it in case of emergency that you can bring out some. And in the canyon also, here we can hear each other very well. But in the waterfall, if the water is a little bit more volume, we cannot talk anymore. So we'll have to talk about some codes with a whistle. But it means 3, 2, 1. Right? How to do that. Very important also that you talk all the same. That you call your equipment all the same. If somebody will call you, for example, you need a carabiner. No, cosa man kwan? Cosa que ya usa el otro día? No, call it a carabiner. Use the exact terms. Huh? Very important. Because somebody will give you a command, give me a carabiner, or do this, or do that. If you don't talk the same language, problem. Huh? You will think your companion tied the rope good, but maybe your companion understood, throw the rope. And the rope is only hanging around the boulder, you start to climb, down. Huh? So very important that you talk the same language about the material. Sometimes what I see often, people remove their helm. So if there's somebody in your group, tell them right away, Mom, sir, sombrero, use your helmet, huh? Very important. I tell also to Sir Dantoy to check very well your material. So very well check what you do with the material. Also in the water, be careful that you will not lose it. You're manipulating with things, you're falling down, boop, no more. In some areas the water is 3 to 4 meters deep. Huh? So if, boop, no more, huh? Finish. You will not find it again. So careful with the materials, expensive stuff. Have any idea what it costs? The rope, for example, I saw people holding the rope, watching the rope. 1 meter, that rope.
How much?
400 pesos
Per meter.
per meter. Have an idea, huh? So protect your material very well. If you, after the activity, wash it, make it dry. In your group, one man responsible for the material. You have your group leader, he will organize the trip. The second man in your group, he will be the one who check the materials. If you see something abnormal with the material, report that right away. Don't think, never mind. Report that right away to check it. If there's something wrong, it can cost you your life next time. If you see something with the rope, it can cost you your life next time. The rope you must protect. Don't step on the rope. Because if you step on the rope, maybe you will push small stones or dirt inside in the rope by friction next time. So it will destroy. So don't step on the rope. We got an agreement in our club before. The one who step on the rope will pay for the beer. You will do that only once. But you are family, so it's different. But we in our group before, the one who step on the rope pay the beer for the night. Huh? So very, very rare that ropes are destroyed by stepping on it. The problem with the ropes, no friction. If you touch the sharp rock, you don't have sharp rock here, the volcanic material here is not so sharp. No friction on the rocks. In the future, we will put some stainless bolts here with epoxy. I tried to order that already in Europe, but they're too expensive to buy many. So we will make our own anchors in stainless with epoxy. So it means to say if we place the anchors with epoxy, 3 to 4 weeks, no activities in the canyon. So that nobody will destroy nobody will make any damage on the anchors because the epoxy is not yet hard. It will take a while, 2 to 3 weeks. If the sun touches it, if it's a sunless area, it will take a little bit longer. So once the anchors are there, it will be much more comfortable to hang the ropes more safe. But they are not yet here, so we will work on that as quickly as possible. I will bring a bolting machine here to put the anchors. Once the anchors are in place, use them. Don't take, no, de necesita. No need to rope, just go down. Tsaka lang ang canoe. Just go down. But once slide, then you will think, no, I'm right ang canoe. So be careful what you're doing because you bring people in a dangerous area. Very important that you follow the procedures right. Especially if people in group, they will ask you to do things what you don't like. The tourists, they will force you to do things what you don't like. Don't be afraid to tell them, I'm the boss here. You do what I say, or otherwise finish. Don't be afraid, but say it in a good way, but show them that you are the leader. Important, because if you don't show that you're the leader, they will take over your activity. So if you guide the group, you must feel your group. It's not in 1, 2, 3. It will take time. It will take years, maybe, to find it exactly how to do it. But it's very important that you watch your group. If you don't mind your group, you're not a good guide. Because you're there to entertain them. You're not there to entertain yourself. So, who have experience with knot tying, ropes tying? So, who's the Boy Scout?
Boy Scout.
Twice. Girl Scout. There's a Girl Scout. Boy Scout.
Girl Scout? So, rope tying is not the same like your liston from your shoes, If your shoe, the stone is loose, you tie it again, But in the canyon, if your rope is loose, you will meet St. Peter, So very important that your knot tying is correct. So we will practice that. You will tie your knot, but you will not watch to your rope. Only in that way, I'm sure that you will make good knots, because you will hang on it. You cannot make the mistake to have not good tie. And if you're tying the knot, do your thing. Don't watch. I will learn you how to tie the ropes without
Looking at it.
without looking at it. And it must be good. There's no second, there's no plan B, Changes form.
So, may again, butterfly knot.
Butterfly.
So, may pang butterfly.
So we will make it again.
Make it
So you
again.
have your rope, you turn,
Turn.
you put the two on each other,
Two in each other.
then this slash here
Sa baba.
inside.
With the other, these two last.
No, rope.
No.
Again, you have your rope, turn,
Turn me loose.
so,
Turn.
yes, like this,
Over.
then you put them on each other,
Okay.
this end,
Send.
here inside.
Okay.
Inside. Inside.
Uy. Okay.
Okay?
Butterfly.
That's your butterfly.
It's my butt.
How about you? That's dragonfly. Baka bagbugahan ako ng kalayo niyan.
Butterfly.
Okay. People.
Diri si ko, beta na to nako ko imo na unsa na imo klaseng ko sa fly na imo ko.
Okay. Inside. Butterfly. Okay.
The purpose of this is
For horizontal.
The purpose of this is for
If you put horizontal forces on your rope,
Then this one.
will not deform.
Will not deform the...
No, I mean this circle will be used for anchoring.
The anchoring.
Okay.
If you go horizontal, it's not yet ready here, but we will make a sample. Once we have the bolts here, everything ready, I will learn you how to do the horizontal puzzle.
Also horizontal. That's nice. Tanaw ka. Tanaw ka.
Look okay.
Look okay, but it's not okay.
The application.
Okay.
Application niya.
Okay.
Bakit mag-horizontal? Hindi. Anong...
How about you?
Terrain.
You're okay?
Okay.
Climbing,
Climbing.
you cannot hold the rope in your hands.
Yeah.
You cannot. This is very, especially if it's wet, it will slide in your hands. You will burn your hands until the bone. I can show you pictures. Until the bone. Yes. So, how to do it? You have to create friction.
Create friction.
So this is what. I'll get a carabiner.
Karabina.
Tingnan na to, karabina?
Karabina.
Karabina.
Yung may lap. Yan.
Kadena.
Hindi,
Karabina.
hindi.
So you have to create friction. This is friction. You hold. You see, if I have to give him rope, it will slide. Without that, I will burn my hands. If he's coming to me, the nut will turn and you slide. So if he will falling down, the nut will turn automatically again and will lock again. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, it will not slide.
Okay? Very easy to make. Here you put your carabiner. You see? You slide. If you're coming to me, the nut will turn automatically. Lock.
Kung mahulog ko siya, balik lang siya.
Huh? We will practice that tomorrow again. Huh? Another nut to tie. Also automatically locking.
1, 2.
So if you're hanging on it and place in the right position, this nut you pull, it will lock his own.
Okay.
So if he's hanging on it, the nut will lock his own. If he's coming to me, it will slide. See, it will slide. But once he will hang on it, the nut will lock. See? Lock each other. This is not so often used, but the first one I show you.
It's commonly used.
Very common, huh?
Okay.
So once he is together with you, you change the nut. And you can let him hang. This is not sliding. Okay? We'll practice that again, eh? Don't worry, eh?
Just like ano.
Mura siya.
Yeah.
Mura siya butterfly.
Okay? Very easy, go.
Ay, kato lang ganina. Kato butterfly lagi.
Pero na lang siya gana.
Pretzel. Pretzel.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So make again the nut with the two lashes. The bunny?
The bunny. The bunny.
Bunny.
And now try to do it without the watch.
Wait.
Wait.
Ay, oo.
We'll use this?
No.
Yeah.
Who like to use it?
Maybe yeah.
I
Use
know.
it.
Because,
Hindi siya matangtang siya.
hopla.
Huh?
Apla.
So it move a little bit. Without it, you know. So never do this. Huh? Never. Huh?
Never.
Okay.
Even it look like an 8, but once it's moving, and it's gone. Huh? So tie the ropes. Can be done with an 8. Because we learn you how to tie the 8 around the tree. So we can also connect 2 ropes.
Another 8.
Gisubayan lang.
Tumara ganina,
Parang
nagali ka sa
kanina,
kuwan.
Gisubayan
nagtugtong
lang.
ka.
Mm.
Tugtong.
So that's the one.
Join.
So gisubay lang dito.
This can only be used if the ropes are the same diameter.
Yeah, same diameter.
If there's another diameter rope, if this one is thinner than this one, not to be used.
Okay.
So if the case is there that you have two different sizes of rope,
Yeah, the example, this one, the other
yes,
side.
this big.
Yeah, another side.
Okay. Not advisable. Two different sizes of rope. They're still nearly the same size. But if the difference is big, one of the two ropes will cut each other. Probably the thin rope will cut the big rope.
Wala yun.
Battery power 15%.
Power bank.
So how to tie two different ropes?
Ay, oo. Ginagawa ko to. Tapos magilahan.
Nice.
Ah,
Okay?
Again.
Ito tuyok mo damo.
Kaduga ba ito gitu?
Two different sizes, huh?
Okay. Around.
Two. Then go
Pasok.
over it.
Over. And the other one.
Tikas ba siya? May pa.
One.
1, 2, then over.
Two.
Pwede pala siya.
Here inside.
Over.
Over.
Over, huh?
The other side.
Okay, pero ano.
Kontra.
Kontra si posit.
Pwede pala siya katulong.
Okay. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Kasi lobat na. Napanood na po ninyo ang aking video. Kaya inanyahan ko po kayo to please subscribe. Ikaw dapat ang mag-subscribe. Kung hindi ikaw, sino? Kung hindi ngayon, kailan ka mag-subscribe? And please, don't forget this face because this face could launch 1,000 bicycle. Kaya, please, I use the word please because I believe that please is not a word for begging, but please is a word for courtesy. Kaya, like, share, follow, and subscribe the Diaries.